It's Sunday, January 1st. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. 2012, we made it, didn't we? Can you believe we've gone through one more year? And I hope you have a great year in 2012. I hope the best for you. And, all of us are busy doing some thinking about what we're going to do this year. Some of you are making out your New Year's resolutions for this year, and you're ready to go. You're ready to tackle it. And I'm glad you are. I'm going to do the same thing. I've been doing the same thing. I'm going to share it with you in the next couple of weeks as I give you my New Year's revolution for the year. Pastor Bob's State of the Union address is coming up. I can't wait to share with you some of the exciting things that are planned for this year. But that'll come within the next couple of weeks. Well, I thought today that I'd share with you my prayer for you. And I've been thinking about this. What would I pray for you for 2012? And I came up with 3 things that I believe would change your life if you follow them. Number 1 is this. I pray that you will choose to serve rather than to be served. Something very exciting happens when we begin to serve other people, when we give them our time, our money, our position, our possessions, all of those things. When we begin to serve other people, we not only help them, but something happens inside of us. And folks, I truly believe that we don't really learn how to unconditionally love other people until we begin to serve them. Something exciting begins to happen when that takes place. Jesus showed us that. One day Jesus was spending some time with the disciples. It was his last time. We call it the Last Supper. And he began by washing their feet. And they said, Lord, you shouldn't do this. And he goes, you call me teacher, you call me Lord, and I am both. And he said, and you'd be right in saying both of those, but today I'm showing you what that means by washing your feet. He said, you won't understand this today, but you'll understand it in the future. And he served them in a very unique way. Well, they didn't really get it, and they didn't get it till a lot later. Sometimes we don't get it either. Jesus could have lorded his position over us. He didn't. He decided to serve us to the place of dying. No greater love hath any man than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. And so we need to serve in the same way. We need to begin to give ourselves away to people. I hope this is the year for you to do that. And then secondly, I pray that you'll begin to live instead of shallow drifting. Some of you are frustrated, and you think 2012 is going to be just one more year of the same old thing. You're stuck in a job you hate. You're having difficulties in your marriage with your family. You're having difficulties with friends. You're in a church that you don't get fed with or that gives you a lot of problems and you feel stuck. Maybe you're depressed. Maybe you're lonely. Maybe you have an addiction that you just can't seem to conquer. And you feel like that year after year, you're simply drifting, shallow drifting. This is the year to begin to live. God created you. God birthed in you the very things that it takes to succeed. This is the year I want to share a lot of those kinds of things with you, not only in this podcast, but some new ones that I'm going to tell you about. But I want to see you live this year, not just drift. I want to see you come alive. It's time, isn't it? And the third one is this. I pray that you will choose the will of God as a roadmap for your life. You say, Pastor Bob, I don't even know what God's will is. Well, I want to help you discover it. But I think you probably have some ideas already. There is something inside of you that makes you passionate. Something inside of you that when you think about it, you get excited. I want you to go after that. God gave us all those things. God gave us that feeling of passion. And he begins to give us the very things that make us happy in life. God's will isn't elusive. You'll know it. You'll feel it. It'll become your passion. And don't just dismiss it and say, someday I'll get to it. 2012 is your year. Use God's will as a roadmap for your life. Watch God begin to move in some exciting ways. Well, my prayer for you this year, 2012, is that you will choose to serve rather than to be served, to begin to live instead of shallow drifting, and to choose the will of God as a roadmap for your life. God bless you. Have a great year.